The November midterm is about a month away, and the Wisconsin Department of Justice is reminding people it's illegal to intimidate voters.
In a story you will only see on News 8 Now, our Du Israr spoke to the Attorney General, who says he is working with local law enforcement to make sure voters in La-Crosse and statewide are safe.
Amy and Ken, Wisconsin Attorney General Josh Kaul says his office will provide local law enforcement agencies with a guide to what is considered voter intimidation under state law.
When voters head to the polls, most want to cast their ballots and head home.
Wisconsinites should feel very comfortable going to their polling places.
As the election draws closer, Wisconsin Attorney General Josh Kaul is warning voters about people who may try to interfere with the voting process.
Voter intimidation is the use of threats to try to interfere with somebody's ability to lawfully cast their ballot or to try to impact how they cast their ballot.
It can include verbal threats, being aggressive, and following voters around.
Something's happening out in the parking lot, someone's intimidating them out there, if they're following them to and from the polls, then you definitely want to call law enforcement, get them involved.
La-Crosse County Clerk Jenny Dankmeyer says while incidents of voter intimidation are low in the Cooley region, poll workers are trained to prevent it.
Just diffuse it the best we can without, causing more disruptions or bringing attention to the matter.
AG Kaul says if voters experience voter intimidation, they should contact local law enforcement agencies.
Law enforcement agencies and prosecutors around the state have a guide right at hand that they can look to as they're determining whether there's any potential criminal activity that's happening.
Dankmeyer says voters can also notify poll workers and chief inspectors at their polling locations.
The polling places are as safe as we can make them. Poll workers are trained, the chief inspectors are trained to help diffuse situations.
She says everyone should be able to exercise their right to vote.
Like I said, around here, a lot of times people just want to go to the polls, they want to cast their ballot and they leave.
Without any fear.
Now anyone can sign up and watch people cast their ballots, and that's referred to as poll watching. But when you're being disruptive or aggressive, Kaul says that's when it may become a form of voter intimidation.
All right, thank you very much, Dua.
Now, at the end of October, poll workers will go through Election Day training, and that will include how to handle voter intimidation. The midterm election is on November 8th.